Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's International Podcast Day, and if you're looking for a new show to stream, we've got just what you need. Here to share a few favorites, we welcome back New York Times best-selling author, screenwriter, and podcast connoisseur, Chelsea Cain. So good to see you, sweetheart.
Hi, Helen. I wanted to get you a gift for International
Podcast
Podcasting Day because it is a holiday.
Yeah.
But then I didn't, and then I was going through my purse, thinking there's got to be like a mom going through my purse trying to find something for you. And I did find something. Here are some earplugs for when you're tired of listening to podcasts.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, individually wrapped.
Thank you. Chelsea always brings gifts. Yeah. It's so fun. All right, let's start with this first one. Nothing much happens.
Nothing much happens. This is a sleepy podcast.
Okay.
For when you're trying to go to bed and you can't. So you play it while you're in bed going to sleep. And the host reads a story in which nothing much happens. So, for instance,
what? Like what? Nothing.
A plot of a story might be an innkeeper crochets a blanket.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's it. And, you know, I have to say, as a story writer myself, this is harder than you'd think.
I would, to write
a
nothing
story
about
where
nothing.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
So she'll read it once, and it's like 20 minutes long, and she reads it in a very sleepy voice.
Oh.
And then when she gets to the end, she'll read it again, even slower.
That's great.
It's really worth checking out.
I love it.
It does work a lot.
It helps you fall asleep.
It really does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is alive.
Everything is alive. So this is an interview show.
Okay.
Unscripted. There is an interviewer who might interview these pansies in this pot.
Oh.
Or a can of Coke. Or a spoon.
And does the interview then give the answers that the pansy would give back?
Yeah, everything is alive, so they are conscious and cogent and able to like articulate their situation, their desires, their challenges.
Yeah.
And they get great improv artists to do this, so it's very funny, but it also gets really profound sometimes.
In what way?
Well, in the way that like a Coke's life, you know, is leading up to being consumed.
Okay,
right?
So they know they're no longer going to be around.
Right, and what is that going to be like? Are they the soda? Are they the can? You know, like it's really, you start
Boy, that's really deep. That's really deep. Okay.
It is.
The West Wing Weekly.
One of my favorite podcasts of all time. And this is, if you love the West Wing TV show, this is a rewatch, you know, one of those rewatch shows.
Oh, yeah.
And it finished up like 5 years ago. And they do, a weekly recap of each episode. And it's Josh Malina and Rishi Hirway, and they get, you know, like Aaron Sorkin and Allison Janney, you know, all of these people from the ensemble and behind the scenes to come and talk about like how the show was made.
Well, and isn't it fascinating too how sometimes some things made way back when are very relatable to today?
Yeah.
Like things that you thought, oh no, that'll never happen. Oh yeah, it can.
Yeah. Well, and you know, like I think The West Wing is just always worth a rewatch.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien needs a fan.
Yeah, so Conan O'Brien has a, you know, like he's like really ruling the podcast sphere right now. And I think he's really finally found his space in podcasting. Yeah. His big show is Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, where he has a celebrity come on.
Right.
This is Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan, where he'll just call one of his fans and talk for 20 minutes. And there's
now they'd have to be an interesting fan, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, they've clearly been vetted.
Yeah.
But they're like all over the world, which is, I think, really interesting. So, you, like, as a listener, you've no idea, like, who you're going to listen to.
Okay.
Or, you know, talk to that
day.
And Conan O'Brien, you know, like, he is, it makes me appreciate his skill set in terms of handling an interview.
Right. And talking to anybody.
Right, making anybody look good.
Yeah.
You know this. You know this, right? It is a skill set,
Yeah, sure.
and I appreciate it more now. Yeah, like,
wow, that sounds good.
It's full of laughs. And
yeah.
Also, you get to like learn a little bit about like somebody, you know, in Croatia.
Right.
You know, who's
I believe everybody
knitter.
has a story.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Kermode and Mayo's take.
Yeah. So these two are English, and they have been around for a long time. They were on like the BBC for like 40 years.
Oh wow.
Doing movie reviews. Kermode is the film critic, and Simon does interviews, celebrity interviews, and they banter. And really, what they do is bicker. So now they have their own podcast, independent of the BBC, and they're like an old married couple.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they've just known each other so long,
Right.
professionally and personally. And they have so many in-jokes, and it's such a weird community once you're in it. Like all of the people who listen to the show
Right.
around the world, it's weirdly charming and disarming. I think Kermode is a great film reviewer, and mostly it's just fun to listen to the
And
two
are
of
they
them bicker.
reviewing current films?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And it's always one. Let's look at this film and talk about this film.
Yes.
Right?
Well, it's usually
In their way.
Yeah, like there's always one or two that is focused, that are getting focused on.
Okay.
And a celebrity interview, like somebody who was in that film.
Okay.
And then they always do the top 10 films in Britain and kind of like go through them
Oh wow.
very quickly.
That does sound interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. You must remember this.
You must remember this. Karina Longworth. This is a podcast about old Hollywood. That was the intent. They've worked their way up to the 80s.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's technically old Hollywood and when that stops.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
But it's really wonderful. Like the depth of research. So it'll be a whole season.
Yeah.
On Betty Davis.
Okay.
Right?
Oh wow. Yeah. I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a whole season on, like maybe the season will be on, like old directors, and each episode will be on one of these old directors. It's really good.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of really well researched, really well told stories that even if you're like somebody who really loves Hollywood, like you will hear new stories that you've never heard before.
Love it. You, speaking of films, you have a film,
Yes.
The Bend.
The
So tell me,
Bend.
so how's it going now? Like, what's the situation now? You got your fundraiser, right?
We did. We hit our
Okay.
fundraising goal a couple of weeks ago, which was terrific. We got 109% of it.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And then now, are you in the editing stage, or where are we at?
Like post-production, editing.
that's
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
So when do you see it coming out so we can actually go watch?
I don't know. That's a question for James Westby.
Okay. The director, James Westby.
Yeah, because it depends on how fast it's going.
And tell me about it again.
It is a spooky, offbeat story about a girl and her family who go up into the mountains to their family cabin, and the girl sleepwalks into the woods and comes back, and then things get really weird.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but it's a little funny. It's a little creepy. It's very Oregon.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I
Chelsea.
know we need to do one pickup scene that is going to be a bunch of traffic. Just like, and it's just like shots of cars, still cars, people in profile. So I'll call you.
Okay.
You should come do it.
I would love it. I'd be right there for you anytime, Chelsea.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. We'll put that list, by the way, on our website at k2.com. We'll be right back. Love you.